Hi everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the awesome Daf Yomi. We're on Kiddushin, page number 3. Kiddushin, Masechet Kiddushin, page 3. That's Daf Gimel, naturally, in Hebrew. So we're in the new Masechet, Be'ezrat Hashem. The grand siyum of Masechet Gittin is going to be hopefully tomorrow night from the time of recording live. So what we're talking about in today's Daf, in today's page, friends, we are talking all about, within regards to an Etrog. At the start of the Daf today and as we culminated yesterday's Daf in page number 2 over there, we started talking about Etrog, the attributes of the Etrog. Etrog naturally is one of the 4 species during the festival of Sukkot. What are the 4 species? The Lulav, Etrog, the Aravot and the Hadassim. So the Etrog is considered the species that has got the good taste and also the good smell to it. It's got the two symbolizing a Torah scholar. But however, in today's page, it's going to relate over that. It's like a vegetable in a way. The way it grows, it needs sufficient and huge amount of water. It needs to be irrigated with a huge amount of water in order for it to grow to its zenith. That's where it relates over together. It's the most precious species. And what's interesting is just over 6 weeks to go till we get to the festival of Sukkot, because obviously we're coming into Rosh Chodesh Elul. And my favorite story within regards to an Etrog is, we all know that it's the optimum is to buy as expensive of an Etrog as possible. That's the optimum. If someone's got the money to afford it, people buy the most grandiose Etrogim, citrus. So what's interesting, once there was a very rich guy, very proud guy, very let's say cocky guy, very confident person, show off, that went to the great Rabbi Mordechai Eliyahu, and he came with full of prestige and full of glory and wanted to show off to him and say, look how expensive my Etrog is. I've got the most expensive Etrog, but was doing it in a way where he might want to make other people feel bad. He was doing it because it looks prestigious, not necessarily for Hashem's sake, but for his own sake. So what happened was, he went to Rabbi Mordechai Eliyahu, the great Sephardi rabbi who was the previous chief rabbi of Israel, and said to him, look at my Etrog, look how amazing it is. It's absolutely incredible. So Rabbi Mordechai Eliyahu, he looked at it a few times and says, wow. Very, very good Etrog. Look how expensive it is, and everything else came probably thousands of dollars. This was in America. So he looks at it, and the guy, full of glory, is getting excited and everything else. So Rav Mordechai Eliyahu says, did you buy your wife a gift for Sukkot? Because we know that when it comes to a Jewish festival, it's important that the husband treats the wife to something spectacular, to something nice. So Rav Mordechai Eliyahu, so the guy told Rav Mordechai Eliyahu, who said in the affirmative, no, I didn't buy. So he looks again at it, looks up and down at the Etrog and says, Pasul, invalid. So the guy is startled. Why is this invalid over here? Why should this be invalid? Such an expensive one. So Rav Mordechai Eliyahu looks at it, and he sees there's a blemish towards it, which won't make it necessarily kosher in everyone's eyes. Lechatchila. So then the Talmidim, the students of Rav Mordechai Eliyahu, says, look, this looks like a spectacular Etrog. It's thousands of shekels over here. So why have you invalidated it? So he says he examined it and he saw the thing that invalidated it, and he said he was sure there must be something wrong with it, because this guy became very, very confident. He was doing it for the wrong reasons. He was doing it to show off, and he obviously was not necessarily as kind to his wife and everything else. So examined it properly and saw the invalid thing towards the Etrog over here. He saw that there was something wrong with it, and he knew for that. So that's important. One's got to buy an Etrog. One's got to buy if they've got the means and money to do it, they should do it. But at the same time, we are doing it for Hashem. We are buying this spectacular Etrog, these 4 species, for Hashem's sake, and not for one's own prestige, and not for one's own honor and everything else. And that's what we learn. Not necessarily learn, but that's one of the things we can learn from an Etrog. One thing we can learn from humility, from humbleness over here, which is not necessarily correct to today's stuff, but we can see an Etrog needs water. It's like a vegetable, it's like a tree that grows from the ground and everything else. And one thing that Am Yisrael, we should be like a tree, striving to go up the whole time, striving to grow the whole time and everything else. And we need water. What is water? Water is also the Torah. Just like the water is the life of a fish, the fish needs water to breathe. The Am Yisrael, us Jewish people, we need the precious Torah in order for us to breathe. properly with everything else. Breathe through the 613 mitzvot, breathe through the Aseret HaDibrot and everything else. And I want to wish you all a fantastic day. May this be Refuah Shlema for Yechezkel ben Esther, to make a Refuah Shlema and Bez Hashem Arichot Yamim until May Abes Shem 120. Have a fantastic day. Say bye-bye to everyone. Yeah, that's my baby daughter. She is saying goodbye. Netzal, you want to say goodbye to everyone? Bye. This is in the Daf Yomi. Yeah, taking the kids for a summer trip. Enjoy and have a fantastic day.